Good evening, everyone. I am Velvet Wells of the Dandies. This is Holodeck Follies, our spontaneous Star Trek episode made up right on the spot. I'm not alone. We have a whole crew of people. For those who have joined us in the past, thank you for joining. For those who have never seen a Dandies show, we're going to introduce you to our characters. We've been playing together for 8 years. Oh, I'm so excited to get back into it. Our episode tonight, Temporally Tampered. I am excited to see this might be a time travel episode. Tachyon, yeah. Anyway, we're going to introduce you to our characters. As I said, we're going to come in one at a time, give you a character log, let you know what we were doing since the last time you joined us, or introduce you for the first time. Way too rambling, let me just get into it. Captain's log, Captain Tachyon Field. We were on a diplomatic mission with the Viridians, and everything went according to plan. The Federation has now sent us out on another diplomatic mission. How many diplomatic missions? I mean, there comes a time. This is just between you and I, computer. There comes a time when being too good at something becomes a bit of a punishment. I don't want to screw this up. I want to continue to provide for the Federation, for everyone's way of life. But I could use a break. Log out.
Commander Hunter's log. Supplemental? Did I close the last one? Did I end? No, this is a new log. Stardate, automatic date stamp, please, computer. We have been on diplomatic mission to diplomatic mission to diplomatic mission, and I am loving it. All work and no play makes Commander Hunter a responsible commander and keeps him out of trouble. So we like this. Breaks, shore leave, holodeck time, that's okay. That throws me off. I mean, I love it in its own way, but it's not good. It's not good. So I'm hoping that our next mission keeps us very, very, very busy so that I can stay on task and stay very focused. Log. Yeah, I don't want to supplement the next. Log end. That's it. No PS, nothing. Log end.
Hello, computer. It is 9 of 10. We have been on many diplomatic missions, and the captain has insisted that I remain in my quarters or the brig. I chose the brig. I feel like it is more comfortable because it is very firm and strict. I have used this time to improve myself by practicing my stern look and practicing my stern tone. It is this one. I use it all the time. Anyway, I have decided to request that I now work from home in the brig. I do not think it is going to fly, but it feels like where my true essence exists now. Somewhere that is harsh and where you cannot escape, like my stern look. Thank you for listening.
We take you now to the bridge of the USS Peregrine.
Cancel that red alert. There we are.
Thank you. Thank you for keeping us all on our toes, Commander. Everything is fine.
Ship shape. Bristol fashion.
I'm sorry, Captain. We have a breakdown. The ship. We have a breakdown. We are not going to arrive on our diplomatic mission.
I'm checking the EPS relays. I don't see any problems with the circuits. Where is this breakdown?
It is in engineering bay. Apparently, the engines are failing.
Confirm. Starboard nacelle is offline.
I'm going to make my way down to engineering. 9 of 10, you have the helm.
Thank you. I assume that means I will not be allowed to work in the brig.
I think we need you on the bridge, 9 of 10. We're doing donuts now with this one to sell out.
Well, I could just set it to donut. There is a mode. It's called donut.
What if we did reverse donut? Would that counteract the donut that we're spinning in now? Is the reverse donut?
There is no reverse donut, but I could manually do a reverse donut.
I knew it. All right, go for it.
Well, this feels like it's going to create a lot of motion sickness amongst the crew.
Yeah,
Doctor, you will probably be busy today. We are doing reverse donuts.
Yeah, get some hypo sprays ready with some space grab all. All right, well, we're kind of zigzagging now. It's worked. 9 of 10. We're going to get there in, I know estimations are normally your department. It's going to take us 4 times as long to get where we're going.
Oh, excellent, because I'm sure that this Tillium refinery can wait. They are in the midst of a strike. I'm sure that is not an urgent matter in any way.
I mean, it may be. Those workers need their rights. And they want to get, I mean, they're still a economy. Yeah, they're a consumerist capitalist, so they're going to need their money, their latinum or whatever it is that they take as currency there. Feathers is the local currency there, feathers. So they need their feathers, and we're going to be 4 times as late.
Yes, I know. I was being sarcastic. I have been practicing in the brig. You probably can't tell. It probably needs my stern look. Commander.
Yeah,
It does not matter when we arrive. We will be late. It does not matter for this Tillium refinery.
I don't, 9 of 10, I'm not sure stern is what is compatible with sarcasm. Like maybe raise an eyebrow or initiate a smirk, or hold up a sign with like /S. Oh, that.
Commander, we will be late arriving. I'm sure that will be no problem for the Tillium refinery where the workers are on strike.
9 of 10, that's a good one. Your sarcasm is bringing levity to the situation. Very good. That's much better than the stern look. I like that.
This is Captain Dakian Field from Engineering. Please reinstate that red alert. The antimatter chamber is broken.
Red alert. Shields up so that if anything explodes, we just take the brunt of it inside the shields. That's a great idea.
I'm going to be inside Jeffrey's tube 113-2. Please monitor the radiation levels.
Oh, Captain, if you happen across Ensign Zach, please bring him back. He has been lost for over 2 weeks.
He knows these Jeffrey tubes even better than I do, so this is going to be cat and mouse, hide and seek, Jekyll and Hyde. I'll do what I can.
A lot of metaphors there. I think the captain's nervous.
Yes, Ensign Zach, if you are listening, the captain is in your domain now. If you come across him and he is lost, please return him to the bridge. Also, return yourself. You have been lost for 2 weeks.
Captain, radiation levels are currently nominal. You look okay. We're reinforcing shield systems in that area. You should be good for at least 10 or 20 minutes to get done what you need to get done. After that, it is going to start to rise. But I also have a transporter lock on you. We can beam you out if things get hectic.
Thank you very much. Cut to the forest outside the refinery. Heck no, we won't go. Heck no, we won't go. Heck no, we won't go. Pay us or else this will blow. Heck no.
Good afternoon. I am here to represent the refinery.
And I represent the good people of Forestville.
Oh, excellent. Well, do we employ you?
Well, you were, but not at fair wages for the danger we underwent.
Yes. So I've been here to tell you that we will not be providing you with fair wages, and the ship that was going to come and arrange negotiations will be late. Therefore, would you like to come back to work as the way things were?
No, we will not. Heck no, we will not go. This whole thing can blow. Without us managing it, it's going to go.
Yes, I'll work for less. My name's Albert. I'm here as a scab, and I am so desperate for employment that I don't need any rights, and I'll take the job.
Albert, you're my brother. What are you doing?
I mean, with you out of work, Mom can't even afford to cook, so I'm here to, bring a little coin home. We got feathers, man. We got to stack these feathers.
Albert, we must show unity.
I don't think that's a problem, sons. I'm already on the side of management. I've taken a job as the manager.
Mom, I didn't recognize you. Well, if you're working with a manager's wage, we have all the feathers we need, I think.
Well, yes, but the company will go under if someone doesn't come back. And I mean, son, I know that you have years of experience and can make sure things don't blow up, but your brother will do it for unfair wages and ridiculous practices. So,
Mom,
let's go.
You always pick him when I say, when I want to do something that's, no, that's too dangerous, son. When he wants to do something, it's like, fine, explore, live your life.
Bro, the market decided. That company's going to get so rich, and don't worry, it's all going to trickle down to us.
Trickle.
I will also say, have you ever thought that I tell you not to do it because I like you more and I'd rather you survive? And, well, your brother, he's just not as talented. And if something happens to him, are we really that upset?
You always have such a way with words, Mother. But this time I am going to listen to myself and not do something. Heck no, I won't go. Heck yes, this will blow. If not by my hands, then by yours.
By mine? I just think that as the leader of the workers, it would help if you both return. I mean, well, you return and you will give a job to. If your brother comes back, then you can be the janitor. And if your brother won't come back, then you can be in charge of the entire floor, the floor supervisor.
Montgomery, please.
Yes, Montgomery, please.
I'm a slave to the feathers, so I'm in for whatever anything I can get. If some workers don't want to work and they don't understand how important it is to be offered the privilege of working for this incredible refinery and minery, then they're missing out. And I am happy to slave away and give my life to create wealth. That's why I'm here. Feathers, feathers rule everything around me.
Excellent. So now we have one employee again, plus me. That makes 2. Only 10,700 more to go, and then we'll be back up to capacity. There is our close by twin planet. Perhaps we could start recruiting from there.
Oh, the twin planet. They always want to take our jobs.
Oh, now you know how it feels. I had to grow out a full head of feathers and hair just to get noticed differently than you. Now you know how it feels, Montgomery.
Yes. I just think, son, that now that you're unemployed, maybe you should go home and just attend to whatever, and we'll care for you.
Maybe I'll go to the twin planet.
Ugh.
Oh, fine. Go to the twin planet. What are you going to do? It's not like you're going to start a revolution or something in the time it takes the ship to arrive.
Yes, I will. Ah!
Cut back to the ship. Captain,
Yes.
I am concerned.
What are you concerned about, Nine?
The fact that the ship is in such bad shape. I believe that we need to stop for repairs. Now, thankfully, there are a number of stations on the way and planets that could provide us with parts and assist us in our repairs.
I think that we could deploy a shuttle to get the parts that we need. We have to make it to this planet and help with the dispute. We have to think of the needs of the many.
My
My repair job down in engineering should hold us. I found a few relish packages that I could use to bind.
Oh, yes, Ensign
It's
and Zach's relish is very binding.
yes. So it will not last us for any missions beyond this one. We will definitely need to make true permanent repairs. But we could deploy a shuttle out, get some of the necessary components, and that way we're not even later than, like, we're doing zigzags right now.
Why do I get the feeling that I am the one on this shuttle?
I mean, you wanted to hang out in the brig. It's basically the same thing.
That is true. It is essentially solitary confinement.
Captain, I'm showing you repairs on the nacelle. We have it at 70% efficiency. If we lower the other nacelle to 70% efficiency, we will go in a straight line and we'll only be 30% late.
I could also use my trajectory, and if I go to one of the stations, that I could meet you at the planet, and then I would not be doubling back.
It sounds like we have a plan for this then. 9 or 10, make your way to station 65-2, and we will see you soon.
All right. Is this a good time to tell you that a revolution has begun because we are late?
Was that sarcasm, or I didn't see the...
No, it was not sarcasm. It is true. A revolution has begun. There is a twin planet. There is a revolution. I am sure it will be fine and no problem for us.
Yeah,
That was the sarcasm.
that was good.
Thank you for filling me in on the update. We will continue to monitor that situation as we proceed in that direction. Good luck.
Captain,
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you.
I do not understand. Is this another complicated, like, sarcasm type?
Oh, we thought you were headed down to the shuttle bays. We're not sure what's happening, honestly.
I'm gonna do another.
Oh, excellent. I thought I was missing something. It is good to know that all of us are just lost in the wilderness together.
I like that metaphor. That's a good metaphor. I'm going to add that into my Oh, I'm just talking now. This is just me talking. Commander, seemed it like you wanted to say something, but
I am leaving.
yeah.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Is she isolating a lot more than usual? She was hanging out in the brig. Now she's volunteering for a very lonely shuttle mission. Is she all right?
I think that's a conversation to have with her. What I have perceived, she is working through things, and I'm happy with the progress. I think it's okay to take time for yourself, and I'm hoping, as with anybody on my crew, if they need to say something, they will say something.
Okay, very good. I just want to make sure everyone's at peak. No one's getting left behind or left out.
I think that's a good...
Excuse me. Hi. I just
Yeah.
arrived on the ship yesterday. I have something to say. Can I say something?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, okay. I have a list of ideas. I'm an ensign, and I think that I can improve the ship. I have about 470. Would you like me to tell you now?
No. But thank you. I love your enthusiasm. I think that it's great that you have a list. If you have a list, that means that you have it on a pad. And if you have a pad, that means that you can share it with the officer in charge of your command area, and they can move it on up through here.
Okay, but he's lost in the Jeffries tube. I'll go find him. It's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that it?
I love that ensigns and petty officers and uncommissioned crewmates come to the bridge anytime that they like. Share that they have things. I like to know that that is true, even if in this case, when we are on a mission, we can't attend to those things.
I think you run a very good open switch policy, Captain, and I think the whole
Thank
crew
you.
knows it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Petty Officer Johnson.
Hey, Johnson.
Johnson.
Here.
Yeah.
And I just want you to know that I have a tribble just dropping by. Just tell you that. Goodbye. Have a good mission.
Thank you. Commander Hunter, I want you to specifically locate where that tribble is because it is going to multiply.
I'm scanning now, Captain, and I am prepared to beam it into space.
Oh, no. We've had tribbles before. We know how to handle tribbles. I want to keep an eye on it in case we run out of rations.
I'm tracking it now, and it appears it is not yet pregnant, but it is a female.
If it's not yet pregnant, they are born pregnant, so it must have already had a litter somewhere. Check to see if that has any bearing on our engineering issues.
I'm just scanning the nacelle for organic matter, which is not what we looked for earlier. I thought it was an EPS relay. Oh God, it's full of tribbles. Right. Yes. Next person on the bridge. Hello.
Oh, hi. There was an open door. So
That's the policy.
I just came in.
As you can see, it's very spacious. We have nice carpets. They're cleaned daily.
We do tours normally at lunchtime. We can take you to each of the stations. What is your name? I'm sorry. It's been a day for us.
Oh, I'm Tony.
Oh, hey, Tony.
Tony, what's up?
Stop.
Tony, what do you happen to know about EPS relays?
They are relays,
Not wrong, not wrong.
Yeah.
and the EPS means something.
Yes.
It does.
Great. I'm going to recruit you. We don't normally do this, Tony, but we have a situation. And if you don't mind, how about you have a day with the captain while we go and tour the ship and solve a problem so that we can get where we're trying to go?
Whoa. I just walked in because the door was open. This is awesome.
Yeah, sometimes that's why the door is open.
Yeah, this is great. Am I gonna be an admiral soon? Is that gonna happen? Like, am I
No.
gonna save a ship or something?
I mean, soon is sarcastic. I was going to say soon is relative. So depending on how long you expect to live, I mean, you could make admiral one day, and that may be soon. Are you?
That took quite a turn. I did not expect you to go that way, Commander.
I mean, in terms of lifespan, like soon, if you live 1,000 years and you make admiral in 100, that's pretty soon. That's where I was.
Yeah, I meant around like maybe 6 months. You know.
Okay. I enjoy your enthusiasm, Tony. How about this? Let's get through clearing out all the tribbles, and we'll see if we can get you A rank, because I don't even see a single pip on your jacket.
No. I think at the moment, not so sure on the enthusiasm front either. I think it's more privilege, false bravado, and just a little bit of arrogance.
I would like to.
That takes a lot of people really far.
Being self-aware is a important trait of being a Starfleet officer, so you're on the way.
Yeah, that.
Tony, I had said that you were going to go on with me, but I see that we're just about to hit the planet. Commander, can you take Tony down to handle the EPS, and I'm going to start the diplomatic aspect of this mission.
Absolutely. Tony, I hope you like tribbles and electroplasma system relays.
Tony, I am very thankful that you stepped in today. It is a pleasure to meet somebody with your privilege.
Yeah. Cool. It's a pleasure to meet you too, and I'm gonna go try to fix the thing with the tribbles.
Well, Commander Hunter will actually lead you and explain what you need to do.
Oh, that's fine. I think I got it. There's like a relay and a thing, and something's gonna happen. I'm basically captain now, right?
Commander Hunter, make sure Tony has a red shirt.
Yeah, we'll get you a red uniform and several tribble sacks.
That sounds great. I look great in red.
Great.
Cut to the planet.
Oh, this is harder than I thought it would be, and I feel like I am being underpaid. I was willing to do whatever it takes to be employed because I think that increases my value as a citizen because unemployed folks are just leeches. Oh, but I'm telling you, I am working real hard and I feel like I can't afford things that a basic citizen needs, like a large viewing screen and a hollow fish tank.
Yes, and I hear you, son, but your brother has started a revolution on the other planet, which is making it very difficult for us to get other workers. And so, if you leave, then I won't have anyone to manage. And then I'm not really a manager, am I?
So before I started, I really cared about that. But now that I've been working here for, the better part of the day, my perspective has changed a little bit. And I feel like, maybe it's not just all about the company and that maybe managers don't have my best interests in mind. And I might have made a terrible, terrible mistake.
Well, I just think that this is maybe a betrayal of the company. And I'm just, it's not like it's my company, but I just think that it gives lots of opportunities to people.
I really want to empathize with you, but if I wasn't just on this contract with no benefits or security, I would seriously consider striking.
Well, fine, then join your brother's revolution. Go, fine, get lost. Well, just go. He has all these people now who have a problem with the Tillium factory. Everyone was fine when we built the entire towns around the Tillium factory, and now all of a sudden, nobody wants to work there. Nobody cares about getting feathers. Everyone's a revolutionary.
On my 3-minute break, I did a little bit of research, and it looks like the cases of Tillium lung that are sort of rampant in our village, that's not a coincidence. Everybody was working here and now they all have Tillium lung, and I don't think the company was taking the workers' safety to heart. I honestly just thought it was going to be some easy feathers, and now I really have a different perspective on what's going on around here. And I'm frankly surprised, Mom, that you're not a little more concerned as well. It's like being a manager, just kind of get the wool, the space wool over your eyes, and I don't know who's betraying who here.
I would just like to say that as the representative of the company, we do our best, and Tillium lung has nothing to do with the production of Tillium at the factory. It just kind of occurs around the factory. It's probably a natural phenomenon. Oh!
This is Captain Tachyon Field, representative of the Federation here aboard the USS Peregrine. Who am I speaking to, please?
Oh, yes, we've installed a screen on the factory to allow for better diplomacy. Captain, I am Arabelle. I am a manager at the factory. Thank you so much for attending.
I'm Albert. I am a contract worker with no rights or benefits. I have a question. Is it true that people in the Federation don't have jobs?
It's true, we don't have jobs, we have passions, we have careers. We have places that we would love to explore and see for ourselves, personal growth, growth of civilizations.
I'm
Just
just
how much are you paid? How many feathers do you have?
Oh, we don't get paid.
yeah. How do you buy a view screen with passion?
I'm sorry?
Sorry, how do you buy a view screen with passion?
When you have passion, you don't need a view screen.
See? He doesn't get paid at all, and I pay you something.
Yeah, I actually am starting to feel a little better about this. Captain, I think you've been swindled, is what it looks like from here.
Yes, I would agree. You should probably come and work with us. We will pay you some feathers. But in the meantime, I really do need some diplomacy. Both my sons are against me now and against the factory. So where would you like to meet?
Well, I think it would be safer if you met here, since I see a vast movement of ships taking off from the other planet. And as well, they've started to lock on to the various factories on your own. For your safety, I think my ship is the safest.
Oh, excellent. All right. We'll go there. And
Also,
by the way, that's the revolution. That's my other son. See, now that is why he is the one who has gone farther most of his life. He is a real go-getter.
as I beam you up, would you like me to cure your tellurium lung?
I'm not allowed any more break minutes, so I'm gonna stay here.
Oh, well, who will negotiate on behalf of you and your brother? Is he attending? That's the Tillium lung.
I thought it was management's job. I mean, if you grant me more break minutes, I'm in. I can't use any more. I used the last ones, frugaling Tillium lung causes, and
Well, I will be speaking from management. If you want to speak for the workers, or if your brother wants to, or if you want to send somebody else, I can tell any of you that you're wrong.
Absolutely, I agree. I agree with Arabelle that there should be a worker present. That is why we were called in to help manage, facilitate this disparate point of view between the two sides.
Yes, he's here to tell you that you're wrong and I'm right and to come back to work. So he has to have somebody to tell that to.
okay, Federation Captain, I'll do the thing.
All right, I'll beam you both up. It'll just be a moment, and this will tickle. Doodle-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo.
That was good.
I seem to have lost the men. Oh, there we go. Pattern buffers. Welcome.
Wow, So hold on, you bought this ship with no feathers.
We didn't buy it. We made it. We developed it. We used technology from across the many federations. Could you cough the other direction?
Oh, it's like Apple. They design it and then it gets made somewhere else. I get it. Okay, I get it. They don't really. Okay.
Ownership. I understand that is something from your planet. The Federation has evolved beyond ownership.
It is very
Evolved.
it is hard to breathe in here. Oh, it's like without the factory and the extra oxygen we pump into the air, it's like that Tillium lung really gets you.
I apologize. Normally, I would be able to facilitate the different mixes of gases in the air to make it more conducive to you. Unfortunately, we are having just a little bit of a mechanical, a biomechanical issue that is affecting our systems. But I can try and add in some nitrous to the oxide.
Oh, excellent. Cut to Commander Hunter and Ensign Johnson and Johnson. Yeah.
Okay. So one more time. It's very simple. You got the big fluffy sack and the hand tractor beam, and you just shovel them in. You just bzz into the bag, bzz into the bag, bzz into the bag. Not me, the tribbles, the fur balls. Yeah, it's a lousy job, but we both got to do it. You signed up for this, and I don't want to be too critical on your first day, but you are putting them in the bag slower than they're replicating. So you literally are putting one in and 3 more are born. So you got to pick up the pace.
Yeah. Also, the ones that I put in here jumped out.
Just if you tilt the sack. Triples aren't known so much for their athletics, so just tilt it. And that's another sack. Man, if this was Earth a couple centuries ago, you'd be getting paid by the sack. And I'm telling you, I'd be able to buy a big view screen, and you would be wondering why you signed up for this job.
Hey, that sounds good. I'd like to be paid, please.
Cut to the rebel ship. Addressing the Federation and all other inhabitants of Tilium and Tiberium and the world, the universe. I represent people who have become part of the machine. People should not be part of the machine. We should be free to live and breathe and follow our passions and not be tied to a currency, as lovely as feathers are. So I implore you, before we set our weapons on you, stand down, stand away.
Hello, I have intercepted your message. I was trying to meet with my ship, but I believe the issues on it have thrown its navigation and perhaps mine off slightly. I am 9 of 10 of the Federation.
Oh, a Federation. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please join us. Please help us. Help us from under the tyranny of the refinery.
All right. So, you are the revolutionary.
Thank you. My mother said that I would only go far under my own steam, and here I am.
Oh, yes. You should upgrade from a steam engine. Steam is not a practical way to move through the universe.
What should I use instead? I could use wood. I could use wood. Yes, wood for sure.
No, I don't. I mean, you could. I'm not saying don't use wood. That would not be the Federation way. I am just saying that there are issues with wood.
Feathers. You are trying to get me to get off of my addiction to feathers. The Federation. Ah, you are so smart, 9 of 10. Thank you. Thank you for freeing me from those shackles.
Is this sarcasm? You did not do the normal gesture.
No, I want for my people the best, and I want us to be healthy again. Our lungs are so fragile now.
Yes, that is probably because you are solely organic, and organic matter is fragile. You die easily.
Yes, we die so easily, all for what we mine. It's not worth it anymore. So I have gathered a fleet, and we're coming to you to show that it's not just my voice. I am just the representative of this movement.
Oh, yes, this is familiar with me. Would you like to be called Queen?
Oh, yes. I've never had an official rank. I mean, I wanted to be manager someday, but Queen, like that's so high above a manager.
Yes, Queen is above everything.
Then yes, I still want to be equal to my people. I want us all to be one. But I like the idea of Queen. I want to be the Queen.
Oh, excellent. This really does sound like the board. You are both one and you are in charge.
Oh, thank you, 9 of 10. I will do whatever it takes to free us from the tyranny. Yes, please help us, Federation.
Perhaps you should change your mission from free from tyranny to add others to improve yourselves.
You're right. I had been thinking so small. I just been thinking of our one colony, but now I have 2 planets under my reign. And from 2 planets, it could easily be the entire system and other. Oh, I see the light. How do I do this? I need to. How do I move beyond wood and feathers to this new position of royalty?
Well, this is tricky because there is an issue around the Prime Directive. But at the same time, we are here to assist you, and it sounds like you need assistance, and the captain did not put me in the brig this time. Why do I will attend on your ship, and I will explain the Borg to you, and how they conquered an entire quadrant.
Cut to the captain's room. Johnson, it's good work. You really picked up the pace. I'm impressed. And as soon as the captain gets here, I'm going to give you a recommendation. Captain.
Yes.
We have isolated all of the tribbles. There is not a tribble outside of a containment bag to be able to replicate or reproduce, and proper work can begin on the EPS conduits as soon as 9 of 10 gets here with the shuttle. And I have another idea.
Oh, well, of course.
The planet that we're approaching, I've done some research on their economy, and they're using a feather-based system. We have enough tribbles to completely destabilize and remove their economy, bring them into post-scarcity. They can eat them, they can wear them, and they'll never run out.
I mean, we know that they're warp capable, so we're not really worrying about the Prime Directive. The problem is, you're right, is that they have been scarce because of the divergence between management and the rest of the people. Let's set the people free.
I would also just like to say this was Johnson's idea.
Yeah, and you're going to need to pay me for it, because I want money, because Commander Hunter was telling me about this cool thing back on Earth where you gave people money, and that's why I did all this, and I put all your tribbles in all your bags, because apparently I get money for all the bags, and the money sounds weird and dirty, but apparently it buys you stuff, and I really like stuff, so I'll just take that.
You have a replicator in your quarters.
I was just going to say, like, you can replicate 1,000,000 monies. Like, fine. You got it. Johnson.
It's all yours. It's all yours.
It's all yours. You know what, Johnson? How would you like to drop the tribbles, shipment of the tribbles to the people, and then maybe you'll also get a title of being a hero?
Yeah, that sounds good. I like being a hero. And I'm going to get like a big view screen out of this, right? Like if I have all the monies, then I'm going to get like my own. That's what Commander Hunter said. He said you could buy like big view screens.
I mean,
I also have smaller view screen. I want big.
I'm gonna have to talk to like everybody in the crew about why is everybody fixated with view screens these days? I mean, they're just view screens.
I know there's holodecks too, right?
Yeah, I personally would have held out for a holodeck, but
okay, I want one of those too. I like a holodeck too. I mean, he just told me about view screens, so that's why I wanted one.
All right, Johnson, this is what I'll do. You take the tribbles down to the planet, and we will book you extra holodeck time. You don't get a whole holodeck suite to yourself, but we will give you extra time.
Can it be named after me?
No. I mean, the extra time, Ken. We'll make sure the schedule has your name in there.
Johnson time,
sure.
I mean, maybe I should just go on strike. I could release all these tribbles.
I think
I could go on strike, not do anything, because you did put me in this red shirt now. So like, apparently I work here, so I could just not work and just be here, and then you have to start doing the things, right?
Look, if you want to go back to being a civilian, Johnson, I am not going to stand in your path. I asked you if you would like to go and drop off the tribbles. You don't want to? That's fine. You can go back to the restricted areas of the ship and live your life in whatever way you were before.
Feel like I didn't have enough leverage for the play that I'm making.
Yeah, you have. I mean, we still have ranks and duties. Do you still want to take the tribbles to the planet?
Johnson, I think it's your best offer.
Is there money on the planet?
Well, they have feathers, but that's going to be destabilized soon.
They won't need it.
But then there's the tribbles, right? And the tribbles become the currency, and I have all the tribbles. Oh, this sounds good. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the planet. I don't think I'm gonna be back unless it doesn't work out for me. In which case, I'll just come to the bridge again, and I'll just like hang out.
I may have to put a lock on the door. Johnson, it was such a pleasure to meet you. Commander Hunter, do you need anything else before? I'm going to go deal with the EPS, prepare them for 9 and 10's return.
Yeah, I'll let them know that they have a whole uplifting on the way, and that Ambassador Johnson is going to be staying with them for a little while to oversee the whole operation.
Fine. I'm going to walk to engineering.
Enjoy it. You earned it.
This is
Oh,
interesting.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the different parts of our ship, Arabelle. Are you finding it easier to breathe here, closer to the engines?
Oh yes, every once in a while I have a coughing fit, and I cough up some of my blood, but it's yellow. Our blood normally is yellow, and I think it'll be fine. No problem.
I wish our doctor wasn't disposed at the moment, because we could fix that for you so easily.
Oh no, it's a sign of having lived near the factory, and it's no problem. And one day I'll die, and then they'll just replace me.
I don't want to interfere with your philosophy, but there is so much more.
I don't understand.
There's so much more than waiting to be replaced.
But that's how my job works. I am the manager, and then when I die, then someone else becomes the manager, and then when they die, someone else becomes the manager, and we do that about 12 times per year, and so there's always a manager, and then we overturn the employees, and there's always employees.
I'm glad the system is taking care of itself, but are you taking care of yourself?
I don't understand what you mean. Also, is this the diplomacy part now? Because my son is here. Is this how diplomacy is?
Diplomacy is a conversation between people of differing positions.
Oh, yes, I'm standing here and you're standing there. That's definitely differing positions.
Mom, I maybe you haven't heard the rumors. The Federation has saved us. We all get to retire. No more managers, no more subordinates, no more strikes. We're free. We're elevated. We're next level. We can enjoy our lives and follow our passions, and we don't have to buy view screens. We just get them.
But if you want to work in the factory, if that's your passion, you can still do it. But for the people who don't want to, you don't have to.
But do I get to still be manager? Because do you know how many people I had to wait to have die before I got this position? And it's been a long time.
At home, you'll always be the manager. You'll always be our mom.
Mom shouldn't have to always be the manager. I mean, grow up there, but I mean, you know, be adults.
I was being sentimental. The woman's clearly got some sympathy, Captain. Okay.
Oh, I do have sympathy. I want the best and the most from her.
Okay.
So don't make her wait on you or have to micromanage your life in order to feel fulfilled.
Well, no,
It has to be more.
Okay. Okay. So, Mom, you don't have to manage the workers anymore. No more reports, no more timesheets, no more reprimands.
You're taking away all the things she likes.
All right. Well,
Like let her keep that part. All you're doing is taking away the have to.
I didn't know that was her joy. I thought that.
Did you not just hear her? How many people that she waded through to wait? She went to so many funerals, I imagine. If you're doing a 12 a year, I mean, if you're waiting 5 years, that's like 60 people that you're standing there in black watching them. Like, can you not?
But Captain,
We did 500 years! 500 years!
500 years.
And
That's-
never once did I encourage anyone's tilium lung. Never once did I turn off the extra oxygen, and many would have just bumped off a competitor, and I did not. I stood and I waited my turn, and and I am none the worse for it. But now I have it. Now I am the manager.
I wonder if there's some correlation between being a manager and getting the lung.
Oh, yes, all the managers die very quickly.
I feel like the Federation doesn't need to continue this dialogue. This is now a family matter.
Captain, we thank you and
Ew.
talk.
Yes, look. It's my other son's ship.
Let me, I can't see it from this position. I'm going to go to a different window.
Well, son,
Mother.
I would still like to be the manager, but I understand if you would like to do something else.
I want to follow my passion. I just never thought it was important before. I thought everything was just feathers and view screens, and now I realize there's more to life than just.
What is your passion? Because mostly I thought that you were just the lesser one, and your brother and I, we had our careers, and I don't.
Very, very good at being lazy, and that's my passion. I'm going to pursue that as far as I possibly can, as far as it takes me. And you know what? If in 100 years I'm tired of that, I can try something else. That's the beauty of this system, is we can do whatever we want, and there's no success or failure. We just live our lives and follow our dreams. And brother,
I am Queen of Jax. I reign supreme across all objects, feather, wood, tribble.
What is a queen?
I am a queen, and I shall rule you all. I have done it, mother. I have reigned to the highest heights, thanks to the Federation.
Well, that seems like following your passion. I think that's what we've learned here, right? Is, you're going to go be a queen, and you're going to sit around like a bum,
yes,
because that makes you happy, and that makes you happy. And I am going to cough up my blood, and I don't know. I'll have at least 4 days before my funeral.
I have a way that could save you.
Oh, I like being saved.
So you could have the lung forever.
do that. Save her.
Oh, okay. Could I be a manager? Like, I don't want to be the boss, but I don't want to be the worker.
With my plans, you could be regional.
Oh, excellent. That sounds like something. I will do that. Can I come to your ship? I think they're done with us here, and they seem to be having a lot of problems. I don't know why they sent us the ship that's all broken down.
come. And brother, you come too.
I was going to go home. There's a show I want to watch.
We will see you soon then.
Yeah, I'm nervous about what's happened to you, but you're very good at it.
Ooh! Oh! Thank you, son!
I will give you freedom through administration.
Ew, I like administration. Are there timesheets?
Oh yes, so many, in triplicate too.
Oh, I love a triplicate. I would hurry up. It really feels like ooh. You are my queen.
Thank you.
I am your regional manager.
I like the sound of that, Mother.
Shall we go back to the planet now?
Yes, I have already taken care of the twin planet. It is under our domain now.
Excellent. What do we call ourselves now?
A name. I do not have a name. I only have a rank.
We shall be the rank?
The ranks. Yes. Yes, Mother, you are so wise.
Excellent. I always knew that you would accomplish something, my son.
I could not have done it without you, or myself, or the Federation. They were instrumental.
Yes, we should build up our power here, and then we should go and include them in our new society.
It is the only way to give them true thanks, to make them one of us.
Excellent.
One of us.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
Cut to the bridge of the Peregrine. All right, those tribbles have been delivered. Their containment sacks have been opened, and it is a veritable furry tidal wave. Cat,
Yes.
you're back.
And all of the parts I brought back are being included and implemented.
Wonderful.
And Ensign Johnson and Johnson is in here now as a personnel file, and it's already closed. Is this something I need to address, or should I just leave that alone?
I mean, it's fine. Let's talk about it in the ready room over break. That was an adventure, I imagine, for you, Commander Hunter.
Yeah, a lot of promise in that one, and I think they're going places.
I just wanted to check in one last time on the planet, make sure that our offer of help truly did help.
Well, reading a lot.
I'm seeing faces. 9 of 10.
Yes. I might have done something, and it was great.
Wonderful.
I don't call that a success.
Thank you, everybody. That has been Holodeck Follies. We've been the Dandies. We love doing this show. Thank you very much for joining us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. If you left comments for us in one of those chat spots, we'll get to them and respond to you. Tell your friends, subscribe, all of those things. We hope that you're taking care of yourselves. We had a great time tonight, and we'll see you soon. Laugh long and prosper.